Hey guys, we are back with another set of draw prediction videos. The BNP Paribas Open, also known as Indian Wells, it starts tomorrow. So I want to go through the WTA draw, predict who I think is going to win, predict who I think will get through the round of 128, and then predict who I think will get through the round of 64. That'll be this video. There's a lot of people to get through. Although most of the top seeds have buys. Or do all of the top seeds have buys? I guess we'll see. So anyway, just a note though, these prediction videos are not based on data. They're not based on the players' head-to-heads. They're based solely on who I want to win, who I think will probably win. That's really it. So if you're looking for more data-driven predictions, this is not the place for you. I'm just having fun. I'm just kind of going through to see who I like, who I think's going to win, who's been playing well recently. Like I'll get comments on some of my videos like, these are poor predictions. For example, let's take the Australian Open. I didn't predict Madison Keys getting that far or winning. And so, people are like, these are poor predictions. Well, and it's like, who cares? It's like, it's not like I'm being graded on my predictions. It's not like these predictions are going anywhere. It's just for fun for me. So it's just interesting how seriously people take my predictions. If you're really looking for data-driven sports analyst predictions, this is not the place for you. Okay. I'm not a sports bettor. Okay. I'm not interested in that at all. I love tennis and I want to predict who I think is going to win. That's it. So if you're down with that, then keep watching. If you're not, then bye. If you've watched any of my other prediction videos, then you will know that I basically recreate the draw for these tournaments in Canva so I can move the people around, advance them to the next round. So I've recreated that for the BNP Paribas Open. So let's get started because we actually have a lot to get through. Aryna Sabalenka is number one in this tournament. She has a bye in the first round, so she automatically advances to the round of 64. So this is interesting is that Blinkova and Kessler played against each other in doubles on Sunday at the ATX Open. Blinkova and her partner Yuan, they won that match against Kessler and Zhang. Watched Kessler this last week at the ATX Open and she's on fire. You can tell she just wants to win, and she's looking at their head-to-head. I'm not looking at their ranking. I'm just making a guess. Because at the end of the day, it's like a 50-50. You think about this. Think about this. Iga has lost the last 5 matches to Jelena Ostapenko. I'm pretty sure. It's something like that. There's just something with Ostapenko that Iga cannot get past. So even though Iga's ranked number 2 in the world, she beats everybody all the time for the most part, she can't seem to get past Ostapenko. So it's like anybody would bet on Iga winning though. Wouldn't they? So it's like these, again, I just want to emphasize that these are just fun predictions. I'm just making a guess, okay? So I'm going to guess Kalinina because I guess I can. Okay, Magdalena Freyk has a bye, so she advances. So Alexandrova has a bye, she advances. So here's the thing. So the qualifiers, I think they're playing today. And I don't know who the qualifiers are. I just checked the website and it didn't say their name. So I can't make a good guess here because who are they? So I'm going to skip these because I really don't know. Haddad Maya advances because she has a bye. Kasatkina advances as well. Okay, Sloane Stephens versus Kenin. So honestly, I want Sloane Stephens to win, but I think Sofia Kenin will probably win that. I mean, do you agree or do you disagree? I love Sloane, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to skip this qualifier. Samsonova advances because she has a bye. Leylah Fernandez advances. Kudermetova versus Christian. Okay, so let's go Kudermetova. Yeah, that's a tough round, tough first round. Okay, let's go Kudermetova there. And then Jovic versus Grabher. Sorry, I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Okay, I'm going to go Jovic. Jovic versus Paolini. Yeah, Paolini has a bye, so she advances. Goff has a bye. So Raducanu versus Uchijima. Ooh. Okay, so Uchijima was also at the ATX Open. She played very well. I enjoy watching her. I kind of think Uchijima could probably win this. I mean, I like Emma Raducanu. I want to see her do well, but I don't know. I know her injuries have like really been holding her back. So I'm going to go Uchijima there. Danilovic versus Tomova. I think Danilovic because was it in the Australian Open that she did pretty well there. So she'll play against Sakari, who has a bye in the first round. Anisimova has a bye. Okay, Bencic versus Tatiana Maria. I'm going to go Bencic because she won a tournament recently, and I think she's doing pretty well. Tatiana Maria was also at the ATX Open. It was interesting watching her play in person. She's got she slices just about everything. Like it's very rare that you see her hit like a top spin shot, forehand or backhand. She did every once in a while, but you can tell that that's not where her comfort zone is. Her comfort zone is basically slicing everything. Okay, moving on. Alicia Parks versus Kalinskaya. You know, I want Alicia Parks to do well, but I think Kalinskaya will probably win. Schneider will advance because she has a bye. Emma Navarro has a bye. Okay, Kirstea versus qualifier again. Like who is the qualifier? I don't know just yet. And the reason why I'm filming this now, I don't want to wait any later. It's already 6 p.m. my time. And then by the time I edit and get this uploaded, it'll be tomorrow and all the first round matches will have started already. And so like I can't, like I want to get this prediction video out before those start because then is it a prediction video? You know? Davis versus Avanesian. I don't know Davis, to be honest with you. And because I don't know her, that's why I'm choosing Avanesian. I mean, so this is how science-based my predictions are. Okay, just to give you an idea. So don't comment that these are poor predictions because I already know that. Okay? I already know. I'm not claiming to be a sports analyst. Okay? Sorry, but just some of these comments can be a little annoying. Okay, Vekic advances. She has a bye. Elise Mertens advances. Qualifier again. Bosas Manedo versus Potapova. I'm going to go Potapova on that one. So she'll play Keys in the round of 64 because Keys is ranked number 5 in this tournament. Good for her. Dang. Okay. Rybakina advances. Okay. Buskova versus Lamens. Let's go Lamens. And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. Begu versus Lee. So Lee, I think, and Madison Keys played against each other in the first round of the Australian Open. So I don't really know her as a player too well, nor do I know Begu, but you know, I'll go with the American. We'll see how I do there. So Bolter advances, Towson advances. Osorio versus Osaka. Oh boy. That's a tough first round. My gosh. I'm choosing Osaka there. Okay, Kvitova and Gracheva were both at the ATX Open. So I saw both of them play, and Kvitova she's fun to watch. I like her. So I'm going to go Kvitova on this. I like Gracheva, though, too. She seems like a really nice person. Just like from what I've heard and seen of her, like she seems to have a good attitude, and that's what I like about her. But I'm going to go Kvitova on that. So she'll play Mira Andreeva, who advances. Danielle Collins has a bye. Qualifier, I've got to skip that because I don't know who those are yet. So let's see. Ashlyn Kruger versus Katie Volynets. Okay, here, let me tell you this. Katie Volynets is my favorite player, up-and-coming player. Love her so much. She was also at the ATX Open. I'm always cheering for her. I will always root for Katie. However, I think Ashlyn would probably beat Katie, so that's why I'm moving her forward. But I'll tell you, I want Katie Volynets to win. But I think Ashlyn Kruger would win. So she would play Svitolina. Ostapenko's got a bye. Okay, Sharif versus Wong. Let's go Wong. Okay, Peyton Stearns versus Lynette. I got a picture with Peyton Stearns at the ATX Open, and also I got a picture with her at Toronto last year. She's nice, and she's also a fellow Longhorn, so I'm going to go Peyton Stearns. Again, this is not science-based. It's just who I like and who I want. And like, obviously, if I want Katie to win, so I probably should have moved her forward based on this logic of me just choosing people I want, but then, you know, it might not make sense all the time, so sorry. So she'll play against Jessica Pegula. Oh, let me advance Zhang here because she gets a bye. So we've got Azarenka versus a qualifier. I don't know who that is, but you know, anyway, let's keep going. Okay, Shramkova versus Soon. I'm going to go Soon versus Noskova, who has a bye. Kostiak has a bye. Robin Montgomery plays the qualifier. Rakimova. Oh my God. I saw Caroline Dolehide play at the ATX Open, but you know, I think she may be a better doubles player. Let's move Badosa forward because she has a bye. Ooh, I didn't get her ranking on here. Sorry, Mukova has a bye. Sarasua versus Cocchiaretto. Ooh. Let's go Cocchiaretto. I mean, they're both good. Siniakova versus a qualifier. Putintseva. Anj Jabeur has a bye. Okay, Yastremska versus Yuan. Okay. Ooh, oh, Yastremska. Oh, gosh. Even though I think I want Yuan to win, but I think Yastremska would probably win that. Okay, Pera versus Garcia. Oh, wow. I'm going to go Garcia. Yeah, I'm going to go Garcia. And then Iga has a bye. Okay, so let's go back here. And then what we're going to do is, I think we're just going to go ahead and predict who wins the round of 64. Should we do that? Yeah, I think we should do that. Okay, so let's do that. So we've got Sabalenka and Kessler in the round of 64. So I think Sabalenka would win that and move on to the round of 32. Kalinina versus Frake. Let's go Frake. So then in the round of 32, it would be Sabalenka versus Frake. Okay. So where there are two people playing, I'll go ahead and advance. So Sophia Kenin or Kazatkina. I'm going to go Kazatkina. Do you guys watch her vlogs? Like, she has a YouTube channel and she seems so nice and fun, and she seems so friendly with everybody, and it seems like they have a good time on tour, and I love watching them. So I think Kazatkina would beat Kenin, I think. Okay, Fernandez versus Kudermetova. I want Fernandez to win, so that's why I'm moving her forward. Again, not science. What do you guys think? Okay. Oh, Paulini versus Jovic. Yeah, we'll go Paulini here. So that puts Fernandez versus Paulini in the round of 32. That's a tough one. Okay. Goff versus Uchijima. I mean, you guys, I think if you've watched this, you know that I will root for Goff all the time. So okay, Danilovic versus Sakkari. Honestly, I like Maria Sakkari, and I want her to do well, but I feel like she's stuck. Am I wrong? What do you guys think? I think Danilovic would win, so that would be a tough round for Coco, a tough match for Coco. Okay, so Anisimova versus Bencic. Oh gosh, this is hard. This would be such a good match. Let's go Bencic just for fun. You know, I think I would gravitate toward Anisimova winning that, but I'm going to go Bencic just for funsies. Okay? I think Diana Schneider would win this against Kalinskaya. Okay, so let's keep going. So we got Avanesian versus Vekic. I'm going to go Vekic here. Okay. So we don't know. Okay, so Potapova versus Keys. Oh, lordy, lordy. Let's go Madison Keys beating Potapova. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, Rybakina versus Lemens. Let's go Rybakina. I hope she's doing okay. You know, you hear about the stuff with her coach, and you never know the full story. So I hope she's doing okay. Okay, so Lee versus Bolter. I'm going to go Katie Bolter. Okay, so Bolter versus Rybakina. So we've got Towson versus Osaka. Kind of like Coco, I'm going to, for the most part, root for Osaka. Kvitova versus Andreeva. Andreeva, we got to go Andreeva. The young one, she's on fire right now. Andreeva versus Osaka will be a fantastic match if it comes down to that. Okay, so let's go Kruger versus Svitolina. I think Svitolina would win that. Okay. Ostapenko. I kind of love Yelena Ostapenko. There's just something about her. I think sometimes she has such an awful attitude, and sometimes I find it funny and entertaining. And I like when she's like, she makes these faces on court. She's like, or when the automatic line system calls a ball out and she's questioning it all the time. I'm like, don't question it. It's probably not wrong. So anyway, I find her funny and entertaining to watch. So I'm choosing Pegula over Stern. So that'll be Ostapenko and Pegula. And then Soon versus Noskova. We'll go Noskova. Okay, so we've got Rakimova versus Badosa. We're going to go Badosa. Didn't she win something recently? Oh, no, she pulled out because of a back injury, right? So let's go Muchova here versus Cocciaretto. I like Muchova. Some people comment stuff about her in my videos. Like, I don't fully understand it. They're like, I don't trust her. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just tennis. What's there to trust or not to trust, you know? Okay, Ons Jabeur versus Yastremska. Look, I really want Ons Jabeur to do well and to win, but I've got to go Yastremska, right? Like, what do you guys think? I would love to see Ons Jabeur come through and just win the whole thing. Well, maybe make it to the finals and then Coco Gauff wins the whole thing and then Jabeur is second place, but Swiatek versus Garcia, we'll go Swiatek here. Okay, so that's who we have into the round of 32. So pardon the scroll, I'm going to go back up. So in the round of 32, we've got Sabalenka versus Frake. Again, some of these are blank because of the qualifiers. Like I'm going to have to skip these, I think. So we've got Kazakina. I think she's making it into the round of 32. We've got Fernandez versus Paolini in the round of 32. That'll be a good match if that happens. Goff versus Danilovic. Bencic versus Schneider. Oops, I forgot the end parentheses there. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, I've got Bekic moving forward. I've got Keys moving forward. Rybakina and Bolter. Osaka versus Andreeva. Svitolina moving forward. Ostapenko and Pegula. Noskova, Badosa, Muchova, Yastremska, and Iga. Okay? Iga's number 2, and I didn't put that on here either. I will fix that before my next video. Okay, so what do you guys think of these predictions? If you guys have any thoughts on who you think is gonna win the whole thing, let me know. I am rooting for Coco Gauff, as always. I like just about everybody on tour. Like, I just want to watch good tennis. Ultimately, that's what I want to do. Okay, I think that's all I've got for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you stick with me through this series and we can do our predictions together. I was thinking about doing a live, but I don't know how. If you guys know, let me know. If I want to do a YouTube live where I put up polls and like the viewers can vote on who they think is going to win. Like, we can go down the draw and do it like that. But I don't know how to share my screen and do a live video of myself at the same time. I think that might take some looking into and time that I just don't have at the moment. So, but I like the idea of doing that. If there's an easy-ish way to do that, let me know in the comments, because I think that could be kind of fun if we do it together. Because I'm just making these predictions off, whatever. But if we have voting and people vote, and whoever wins moves forward regardless of what I think that could be kind of fun. I've been toying with this idea for a while. Like, I think I've said that in previous videos and I still haven't done it just because I don't know how to do it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.